Robin in the packing and shipping department. She's busy.
Everybody getting orders out.
She's busily scurrying around trying to get a bunch of new locomotives that we got in on pre-order, and Classic Metalworks cars, and some Atlas train cars boxed up so we can do billing. But anyway,
Lots of new stuff.
yeah, lots of new stuff. Hey everybody, Mike Pfeiffer with Pfeiffer Hobby Supply again. I guess, I don't know whether I'll put this on the how-to channel or my channel, but what we're going to do today is, hold on one second. We're going to install Lightning and Thunder unit by BLI, or Broadway Limited as some of you know it, and see how it works in here. Let me tell you a little bit about my experience with this so far. Okay everybody, sorry about my glasses being so dark, I've been outside, but I was going to tell you all that we installed one out at the club, and for a room the size it is, I think it's about 30 by 65, the sound was more than adequate without overwhelming everything else on the layout, and the lighting effect is extremely cool. But I'm going to put one in here and we're going to see how it works, and let's get with it. Okay, when we opened it up, we have one sheet of instructions, which is more than sufficient, is how simple it is. We have a box here that has, let's see, we have AV cables in case you want to hook it up to an external amplifier. We have a push button. I'm going to use a push button to operate it, but I'm going to use a different push button than this big clunky one. We have some screws to mount the speaker. And we have a power supply. We also have a foam baffle here that's I assume it's if you mount the speaker upright like this to keep dust and dirt out of it. We have the light strips. And we have the speaker, which I think is pretty substantial. On the back we have connections. We have connection, whoops, let me get in the, we have a connection for the power supply. We have a connection for an amplifier. If we just choose to use an amplifier, we have a volume control. And we have lights number 2, lights number 1. There's 2 light strips in here. And the 2 connections for the button, and that's how simple it is. So I think I'm going to start to install, and I'm going to start by just kind of laying the lights in behind my scenery over by the have them facing up to the storm cloud over there. Okay, as you can see, we have 2 strips of LEDs in here, and they have a little adhesive back on them if you want to stick them to something. I don't know how well they stick, but I also assume that you could, there's little scissor marks. I don't know if this will show up in the video, but there's little scissor marks here in between some of these, so you could actually cut down the number of LEDs that you wanted to operate during this during its flash sequence. But I would guess that these are about 18 inches long possibly, and then they've got about, oh, I'd say maybe 3 foot of wire on them. So I just wanted to show you what the light strips look like. But like I said, I'm going to just try and lay these up there behind the mountain and see how effective it is. I think I'll only put 3 screws in. The back one's too hard to get to, and I don't think it's necessary. Let me get my little screwdriver here. And they already stripped the ends for you on the wire. I'm trying to remember, there's one of the wires is common and the other one goes to light 1 or light 2, and it doesn't really matter which one, but I need to look at the instructions. Okay, it turns out that the reds are the commons, and then you've got a black to 1 strip. We have to loosen it up, stick the wire in, tighten it down. Pretty simple. Back this one off for the other strip. Plug it in and tighten it down. Now we've got all 3 of those. Now, temporarily, I'm going to plug this into the wall here. I'm also going to temporarily hook up their buttons so that I can demonstrate it to you. Okay, I went and got my own piece of wire. They gave you a little wimpy, about a foot of wire here. Anyway, I'm going to hook this up for my button. I don't know whether I'll hook the button to it or not, but I'm just going to try and, like I say, rig this up so we can try it out. For some reason, the button has Phillips head screws on it, and it doesn't really matter. It just means you got to have 2 screwdrivers to do this. But I'm going to hook the button up temporarily, maybe. Okay, as I said, this power supply will move over somewhere where I can turn the power, or the system will come on whenever the layout's turned on and off, and if I have to extend this, I'll extend it. But for right now, we're just going to plug it into a permanent plug here, and just plug it into the 12-volt plug there. And now we're ready to go. I'm going to go up on top, and I'm going to push the button a few times, and we'll see what happens. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, let's see what this looks like with the lights off. Okay, in the programming of this, if you push the button in, you should see the lights blink once. That means it's in manual mode, which means you can push the button to make it work anytime you wish. And if you push the button again, or I think the light blinks twice, then you're in automatic mode, and it will come on anywhere between, I think, 5 seconds and, I don't know, 5 minutes or something. I forget what the instructions say, but let me see if I can program this thing. See, it blinked twice. Now it's in automatic mode. So if we sit here for a while, it'll come on. And when it comes on in automatic mode, it starts kind of with a rainstorm, and you hear crickets and stuff. You hear a train whistle in the background. You hear all kinds of background noises. And then all of a sudden the lightning and thunder starts, and then when it finishes you hear crickets and frogs and stuff. So I'll try and get that on here. I hope that all came out on the video. We'll see how it turned out. But anyway, as you saw when I pushed the button, you saw 2 flashes. That means it's automatic mode. So right now we're sitting here, nothing's happening. And let me get the instructions real quick and see what it says about automatic mode here. Let's see. Automatic mode and manual mode is always on. This device is completely silent unless you press the button. When you press the button in manual mode, you will automatically hear a loud thunderclap accompanied by alternating lightning strikes. Once that sequence is completed, the device will go back off and go silent until you or a friend pushes the button again. When the lightning and thunder accessory set is on automatic mode, you will see and hear a complete 90-second thunderstorm with lightning strikes play in its entirety at random intervals between 5 seconds and 5 minutes. And it also says that the manual mode is still active even when it's in automatic mode. So even if you have it playing automatically in here, you give a quick press of the button and it will go ahead and do a lightning sequence anyway. So I'm going to test that theory right here. I'm going to touch the button real quick. And sure enough, there we have lightning. Now, anywhere between 5 seconds and 5 minutes, and I'm not going to wait 5 minutes because you've already seen the sequence, or you've already heard the sound. But anyway, that's how it works. I hope you enjoy the little video. I'm going to wind up putting a little button out here somewhere on the fascia to activate it, and I may leave it in automatic mode most of the time. By the way, when you turn it off and turn it back on, it stays in the mode that it was left in. We did find that out at the club. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, gang, I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoyed that video. As I start to do this ending for the video, the thunderstorm has come back on and you can hear it raining. It's going to start blowing again, and you will be able to see the lightning again. Dogs are barking. Pretty cool. I like it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. And as usual, we'll see you the next time.